A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this channeling session, I would be reading out a collective message, and I'm going to be picking on to prominent energy, and I will talk about those energies and other energies around these prominent energies, which could be your energy also. And obviously I'm doing this for multiple people, so it may or may not resonate 100% with you. Now, what is the message? Today's message in this session is very intense actually. I'm being shown people who are either detached from their own family or bloodline, or they are disowned by their family or bloodline, or they have disowned them. Either they got disowned or boycotted or left out, or they themselves chose this path and took this option. But interestingly, there are some feelings that I'm discussing here so that it can give you more empowerment and make you feel a lot more loved, something that you deserve. I do want to mention that I'm doing this work and you all are into this ascension journey, because at this point in time the earth is going through a very big change. The earth is moving from hardcore 3-dimensional reality to 5D reality. There are some people who are in the 4th dimension already, and there are some people who are in the 5D and above also currently on this planet. But everybody needs to touch base with 3D. Sometimes even go to the wall of hells, touch the wall of hells and come back. But we all need practice for that. There are so many great people also, so many high vibrational people also. In one day they might have to go to very low dimensions, very low realms. But why they are different is because they know how to handle it, and sometimes they do it for the goodwill of others, because they have to serve others, because they want to contribute, and because they want to spread the message of love on this planet. So you all are messengers of love. Whosoever resonates, you guys can mark yourself present, and you can also share your location with it. This is one thing that I like to do because it helps all those people who are reading the comment sections. It helps me also because I also like to see who all are present in these channelings from different parts of the world, and that's a very beautiful feeling, because after all we are all a soul family, we are all a soul group. It could also be possible that you're looking for signs and synchronicities, so this particular reading can act as a sign also. It's not easy to be detached from your own family. It's not easy to be disowned by your own bloodline. One of the most difficult things to go through is this, because we all love our family. As children also, we've always loved our family. We have so much empathy. But when the family feels sometimes that you're not like them, or you feel that they are not like you, and they're probably always coming in your way, they are either making you extremely materialistic, or they are keeping you trapped and caged in the 3D reality, then sometimes it's best to choose the right path, because that is also the path of love. If you're not able to love your own self, you cannot love others fully either. In this channeling, one more thing that is important to know is that you actually love your family a lot, and you can never stop loving them. But there are lots of things that were actually pulling you down, and you felt that you need to be more empowered. You felt that you need to be more aligned with yourself. So in some cases, when they also disowned you, or they threw you out, asked you to leave, or they left you behind, or they boycotted you, they would not invite you in some family gatherings, they would not call you in some functions, they'll not make you a part of their life. It happened both ways in some cases, or it happened one way in some cases. But wherever it happened, it was a really profound experience, and it turned out to be a very good experience. Some of you have actually already made amends with your family. You have already healed these problems, and you connect with them, and you hang out with them. But it's not the way it used to be. It is in a different format right now. It's not the same way. In some families, I'm being shown, in some of your families, the forgiveness has happened, or in some cases it is still ongoing. We don't have just one family. We have a soul family, and we have a blood line. We have a blood relation family. So this card also came out to me that this has always been your dream. As a child, you always felt that this is the model that you deserve to have, and you should always be in that situation. But you also had to face a lot of opposition, lot of polarity, lot of disparity, lot of confusion, and you realize that this is not the only family model. This is also one family model, but now I think some of you are going to see it as, animals are a part of your group, of your soul group, of your family. Maybe the people you've lived with in your childhood, your whole life, they were not the same way. They did not understand your love for nature, your love for animal, birds, or any other creature. If you would say that you care for them, you want to be with them, you want them to be a part of your family, they would really get shocked. Like, why would you be a cat parent or a dog mother or a cat mother or a elephant mother? So one more card has come out, strength. Again, here also in this context, it's a very beautiful card. It's showing the harmony between you, animal kingdom, and also there's the infinity sign, so there is harmony with the higher source also. I'm also being shown that you are a very abundant person, and what has been clashing is that the energy of seven of cups with your energy. See, these are two very opposite energies. We have cups in both. We have two people here, but one is so happy and one is not. So when you hang around with 3D people, or when you hang around with some of your family members, relatives, cousins, they display a lot of this illusion. They are living in illusion. They are so much into materialism, so much into money, cash, designation, position, power. Some families I'm being shown are also a lot into paper degrees, collection of degrees. So I think it's not something what you are into, but you're very abundant. However, abundant people also go through a lot of limited reality based thoughts. They also go through a lot of crunches. They don't get the proper resources that they deserve, because there are so many other voices around them which are kind of pulling them down or stopping them or telling them, you can't do this, it's not possible. Like, for example, for you, money is just a resource, nothing more than that. So you might think of spending 5 crores, say around $50 million you want to spend on others, on some good cause. I'm just giving this huge number just like that, just as an example, because people don't have a heart to spend on others, especially the money they earn. You have it. You have the heart to spend all of your money. You don't keep savings. You don't keep anything with you. You are okay to give away everything you have. As long as you're able to do it, you feel very grateful to God that you are getting that much that you can give out to people. Now this could be just $500 also, it could be $2,000 also, it could be $20,000, it doesn't matter. It's just a number that I just randomly picked up and gave. Some of you understand that other people, no matter how rich they are, how wealthy they are, how well off they are, but when it comes to giving, they have a very small heart. They have a very, 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 very small, puny heart. They cannot give anything. They'd rather keep it in the bank. They'll let it rot forever. They'll make it a status symbol. They'll use it to bully others. But they will not help anyone out if they can. You are not like that. So you are abundant in a very different way. Now this person might have a lot of material wealth. They might have secured it, but it's all illusion. It's not real. And you may not even have much, but you have so many things, which is why you can magically also, out of thin air, you can generate a lot of things. Every time you need something, you're able to generate it. Now this is not something that people around you probably possessed. So you had to go on your own, and some of you were not willing to go. Some of you were not willing to go. You were not letting the wheel of fortune work on you. You were like, no, it's okay, I love my people, it's okay. So, you are born with a destiny. You all are born with a destiny. Everybody has a different destiny. Everything is predestined, actually. Everything is predestined, I must say that. And if it's written, it's gonna happen. It's definitely going to happen. No one, nothing can stop it from happening. Similarly, if you had to shift into a different reality and you want to take everyone along with you, even those people who are not doing inner work, even those people who are not givers, even those people who are not letting go of their programming, they are not doing it, but you want to take them with you because you love them. You love them a lot. However, I think with time you've realized that this type of love is not healthy. And when a toxic moment happens, a tower moment happened in your life, you had no other option but you had to actually accept it. You had to accept it and you had to go along with it. And I think that's where it started coming to fruition. Maybe some of the days were very hard. Some initial days were very hard. They were difficult, you did not know how you'll cope up, how you'll manage, how you'll take care of things. But God also gave you a lot of work. Maybe they gave you some kind of inner work format. Maybe they put you in some kind of volunteering role. They kept you busy. You were so busy that you had to, manage through the pain. Some of you probably got some body pain, backaches, headaches. Right after you decided to change your environment, you faced a lot of resistance even from your body, because the body was programmed to be in certain way. The mind was going in another direction, the body is going in another direction. So it was not easy for you to live through those moments, but you did. You managed, and you are managing pretty well. You'll always love your family. You always wish your family well. You have forgiven everyone because you realize that they all have a role to play. And we cannot always crib and complain and blame others. As long as we blame others, this is something which is your understanding also, which I am able to pick on. You realize that it's very typical of people to blame others. It's very typical of people to say that I'm not able to do this because my husband is not letting me do it, or my wife is not letting me do it. I'm not able to do it because my father and mother are like that, or my brother and sister are like that. I'm not able to, live my dream or achieve my goals because my boyfriend or girlfriend are doing this, or my best friend are doing this to me, or they are stopping me. You don't want to be that person anymore. You don't want to blame anybody or anything for your failures or your success. Whatever you get is yours. So you take full responsibility. You are out of these expectations with family, towards family, like my mother should do this for me, my father should do this for me, my siblings should bring this for me or that for me, or my husband should give this to me, or my wife should give this to me. You don't want to keep those expectations whatsoever with anybody. You just want to be with yourself and with source. And anything that shines and anything that reflects, or anything that is all about love, because love is your religion, love is your God, love is humanity for you. You believe in love, and you believe in the abstract form of love, the real form of love. You don't want to live in ownership of anything, whether it is physical things, materialistic things, whether it is relationships. You feel that there was a time when relationships were like, yes, that person is my property and I am their property. But now you don't believe in those things. You believe in the truth of love. You believe in the sincerity of love. Maybe there has been somebody in your life whom you really try to convince, you really try to persuade that person to be with you. You really tried that relationship could work out, despite all the differences, despite all the negativity, despite all the misunderstanding. You thought that your effort, your talking to them, your communicating, your messaging, your emails or something would actually make them understand. But they are not gonna understand till the time it's due for them, because they will also understand if you're true, if you're real, if you're sincere. That day will come when everything will be clear to them. Everything will be crystal clear to them. They will know that you are making efforts because you really love them, because the person maybe on the other side could be a runner, could be scared of rejection. I'm not talking about those people who have demonic energy, who are just torturing everyone around. I'm talking about a place or a person where you felt that this is a genuine person and they are also full of misunderstanding and miscommunication, which is why they don't know, how to deal with anything, over here. So you tried your level best to persuade them, but it didn't work out, and that also probably gave you a kind of heartbreak, which then followed was then followed by some kind of realization, some very profound realization, and letting go of the ownership of any relationship. You don't own anybody or anything or anyone. That's the state of mind you're in, and you don't even owe anybody any explanations, any justifications. You don't want to put your energy into any of these things. You have realized where my energy should go and where it should not go. If there is love anywhere, that love will be seen, that love will flourish, that love will be accepted. It could be in any format. It could be a soulmate, it could be a twin flame, it could be any relationship for that matter. They are just labels. It could be just friendship, pure friendship, where you have so much love. It could be student-teacher relationship, mother-father relationship. But you don't want to make that effort into trying to prove yourself that you deserve their time, their love, or anyone else who is doing that. You don't approve of it, because you feel that all of this effort, if they're making, they should make it on themselves, in feeling the completion and fulfillment within themselves. In spiritual reality, ownership is something that actually acts like the cage. It acts like the chains, that bind you from moving anywhere. So all masters, all teachers talk about detachment. They ask you to let go of anything that keeps you hooked on to them, anything that makes you codependent, anything that makes you feel like you cannot exist without them. So they want you to let go of those notions, because actually it's big illusion, it's big maya to think that anyone or anything belongs to you. In this world, nothing belongs to us. We only belong to ourselves, and what connects us with everything is the energy. And energy doesn't need a physical body, but it manifests into physical bodies for a reason. There's a reason why we are in a physical body, and that reason is to contribute. Or for some people, the reason would be to shed their karma. Not only you are a giver, you have given to people around you, you have, played your role, played your part, but you also feel that you have received so much. Whether it is just them taking care of you, whether it is just them being around you at times when you need it. I mean, there were times when you feel, even today you feel that there are so many social situations or public situations or materialistic situations. There are different things, different times, occasions. Every context is not the same. You still have them and they still have you. And the more you have detached from them, the closer you have become. The more you have let go of these notions, the better your energy has become. You're emotionally much better now. There is a certain relationship that you have formed with yourself and with them. In case you are in a relationship, then also the detachment has helped you, because you're able to offer a lot more to each other than you were able to offer otherwise. When you were more attached and more clingy, or they were more clingy or more attached. I mean, it's a give and take, and everyone plays their roles. There is role reversal everywhere, and that role reversal also teaches us a lot, because when the runner is running, they don't know what chaser is going through, but when they are in chaser energies, they understand, okay, runner must be going through this. Or there is a type of gratefulness that comes with us when we get detached. We tend to see less of negative in other people, we see more positive in them, and we also forgive them for all of the confusions that have been created because of societal patterns and societal notions. We tend to let go of them when we are in that clear understanding that we don't need to be attached to anyone or anything. It's also about expectations setting, because when we don't expect anything from anyone, we feel so free. It's so interesting. When we expect, we are not free. When we don't expect, we are absolutely free. It's like, wow, whatever I get, whatever I have, whatever is happening is fine. What is the worst that can happen? What is the worst possible outcome of this? One of the stanzas of Gita is, whatever has happened is good, whatever is happening is good, whatever will happen is also good. What is in the past is already gone, future is yet to come, and the present is going on. It's so simple, so realistic. Actually, present moment is always going on. In the present moment, we are abundant, we have everything. Like if you actually feel low, you have to just think, do I have this, do I have that in the here and in the now? You always have it in the present moment. It's the worry of the future and it's the burden of the past that we carry. When we have expectation, the past, the future is kind of weighing down on us. So whosoever's energy I'm picking on, you are in that space where you feel kind of relaxed and free right now. Now, anyone who feels that they need to do work on this, they are still going through the phase of struggle and they are not able to detach fully, or something or the other keeps happening. They want to do it in a peaceful way. You guys can work with me. I have different wonderful therapies, especially to do with your karmic releases. The base course is karmic release, and then we have narcissistic abuse, we have negative memory release, we have chakra alignment, and 3D to 5D, and you guys can check out all the information. If you're from India, then you can contribute with this code that I've shared, and if you're from any other part of the world, you can become my Patreon and support my content, all of these lovely channelings and downloads every month. And you can also contribute via PayPal. The link is in the description box. Anyone who wants to get into therapy or reading, you have to first be in that frame of mind. Especially for therapy, I feel you need to be in surrendered energies and you need to be ready for this work, because this is a life-changing work. Once you enter this energy field, there is no stepping out, so you should be like, yes, I want to do my inner work, I want to change my reality. Of course, it's a natural way also that is happening with you. Otherwise, you won't be interested in these type of readings or this type of content, because I'm not doing just, simple tarot card readings like what is that person thinking about you, what is going to happen in 1 month, and blah, blah, blah. These are very specific downloaded messages. And I feel that this community has those people, the 1,44,000 light workers, which is mentioned in many great books, and I think even in Sanatan it is mentioned, but in a slightly different way. As a download, I was told that twin flames appear on the planet twice. One is in ascending Dwapar and one is in descending Dwapar, because both the times Krishna is reincarnating. During the dark ages, Vishnu cannot reincarnate, so Vishnu reincarnates as Krishna during descending Dwapar, and then they can reincarnate again once Dwapar Yuga starts. So in the Dwapar Yuga, in descending times, it is the male figures that reincarnate as the symbols, or you can say as the face of the work they are here to do. But in the ascending time, it is actually the female, the divine feminine counterparts that do this role, they play this role, they do this job here. So yes, you can get my book In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Your Ultimate Soulmate. That's present only on Amazon Kindle as an Amazon Kindle copy. There are no paperback copies that I sell. This is the latest edited version that you should get. And if you get the book and you read it, please do let me know so that I can give you a shout out. I would love to do that. I will definitely see you in the next video. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.